nice. My next guest is a veteran host and commentator for the NBA on NBC. She's also the author of this brand new book, Go Girl, about my life. No, Go Girl, raising healthy, confident, successful girls through sports. And I'll also mention, and this is true, really, she's not feeling well tonight. She's quite sick. We'll talk about that right now. Please welcome Hannah Storm. So we get the call. We get the call this morning. Thanks. I'm looking forward to this illness. We get the call this morning that you're really not feeling well.
Yeah.
What do you have?
Well, I have three little kids. You know, when they were sick. This is kind of gross. All right, but one of them was constipated. One of them had diarrhea, and the other one had this rash all over her body. So I went to the pediatrician. I'm like, you know, I'm not feeling good either. I'm a little achy. And he said, well, I think you all have some form of the Coxsackie virus. Which...
I don't want to get a lot of mail tomorrow, so...
Apparently,
all right, because I'm having, so let's put this up on Chiron so we can see that you're saying no. This is called, I think we have it, there's Coxsackie right there. That's what it's called.
It's a real
That's
virus.
What we're saying. There are so many like old ladies watching right now like, oh, I don't care how you caught it. Now,
you get scabs on your...
Quiet, all of you.
You guys are sick. You get scabs on your hands and feet, too. That's just a little sidebar.
Now, are you contagious right now?
Yeah, in fact, the Nets called.
Yeah.
No, the Nets called, and they were hoping that I could go in the locker room tomorrow and breathe on Shaq before they get swept.
Lick his bald head.
Yeah.
So are you on anything right now? Or are you looped on
my mother-in-law gave me a lot of Advil, had some tea and some graham crackers, so I'm doing okay. And just the adrenaline of being on your show wipes out all illness.
That was really sarcastic. I looked it up on the internet today, Coxsackie, and it says...
You didn't have anything to do today.
No, I wanted to find out, and it said highly contagious. When would I get this if I just got it from you right now?
Let's see, in about an hour?
Seriously? I'm going to go mingle with the crowd in a little bit. Share the love.
Don't call me, though. We're busy in my house. It's like a petri dish there.
Now, this is also not a good time for you to be sick. This is a very exciting time.
Right.
What has been the most exciting part about the NBA playoffs for you so far?
Certainly not the first couple games of the finals.
Right.
That was horrible. You know what? They are so jaded in L.A., you know, with all these championships and stuff, that I thought maybe it was the Sacramento-L.A. series, that would be great. So I opened up the L.A. Times before Game 1 of the finals. And the article is about the shorts falling down of the Lakers. Why
were their shorts falling down?
The Lakers were apparently wearing their uniforms, and the strings were popping. You know, that they tie the shorts up with strings, and their strings were popping. So
why were their strings popping?
I don't know. That was the big mystery.
I feel like I'm leading a really bad Senate subcommittee hearing. Now, why were these strings popping, Miss Storm?
Robert Horry actually had to hold his uniform together with duct tape in Game 6 against Sacramento.
Or Scotch tape. It's amazing stuff, as we found out.
Fix a lot of injuries with Scotch tape. Shaq's arthritic toe, Scotch tape, you know. And then Kobe Bryant, it actually happened to him during Game 7, apparently, of the Lakers-Kings series. But, you know, they couldn't afford to send him back to the locker room. They were trying to win the game, so they actually held up towels on the sidelines, and he changed. I don't know how we missed this on TV.
How dainty, yeah.
I know.
So that was so cool if he was that good that you could show a slow-mo of him hitting like a three-pointer and halfway through the motion holding his pants up. Man, that guy's good.
He could do it, too. He is that good.
Now, you were one of the first women that was allowed into the locker rooms in the NBA. This is a part of
years ago.
Yes. And it was very controversial at the time.
Right.
Were you scared? Because that's got to be kind of an awkward position to be put in, that you went into the locker room.
Well, it's kind of strange. I mean, some weird things happened. One time I was covering the World Series, and the Cincinnati Reds swept the Oakland A's. It was a big upset, and I was interviewing some guy that hit the game-winning hit. I don't remember. He was some, you know, one-time halftime hero for one game. So I turned around, and I used to have a reputation for getting in and out of the locker room really fast because I was really intimidated. So I'd run in, ask my questions, turn around, and dash out the door.
Just so there'd be no sort of, yeah,
right,
they're still closed, that kind of thing.
Staring at the, you know, notebook the whole time.
Right.
Those are your notes. I'll give those back. But
it says, "Don't touch her."
No, actually, sure, it's all over.
Yeah, yeah.
So anyway, this ball player who is a pretty big name, so I'm not going to say who it is, all right? But I was turning around after doing this interview, ready to exit the locker room and make my dash out, and this guy, fully naked, is standing right in front of the door, like blocking my way. And he's like, "This is no place for you, young lady." You know?
Can I just say, that takes a lot of confidence for a guy to do that.
Gosh.
You're not going anywhere.
Yes, I am. And I did an end around this guy. I was out of there. I was so, like, scared, you know, intimidated.
Right. Sure.
And then I thought later, oh, there were so many great things I could have said to him, you know. But at the time,
I think
at the time, words escaped me.
Point and laugh is always the best thing to do in that situation. Trust me,
that would have been effective.
That's always a woman's ultimate weapon. Lord, how I know. Now, NBC, of course, has lost the NBA now.
I know.
We gave up the NBA. I guess we're getting so cocky that we're like, we don't need it, so they gave it up.
Everybody wants to watch arena football. Come on.
So what's next for you? Do you know what you're going to...
We gave up baseball and football. You know, I was wondering, do you like coffee? Because I was thinking, you know, I can make good coffee. Maybe I could be your assistant.
Yeah, that's a great job. Yeah.
Could I intern on your show? Maybe?
Well, aren't there other... I mean, what about the Olympics? You can still do the Olympics, right?
Oh, yeah. That's the last time I saw you, actually, the Olympics.
Oh, that's right.
I am going to hopefully do a couple more Olympics for NBC. We're hanging on to those.
I got out there for the Olympics. That was a lot of fun.
You know what my really enduring image of the Olympics is you in that great speed skating uniform. Does anybody remember that?
This is actually,
With the chest hair, you know, spilling out over
It's now the highest selling poster among women, 17 to 22. I think we have it here. Isn't that's like a... That's what you got to do. You got to say hi to the ladies when you're out there.
Speeding by. Not exactly Apollo Antonono, but
no, I'm wearing one of those right now. Actually,
you look good, and you can't, you know, no fat. I mean, that doesn't
I'm an incredible athlete.
You're a physical specimen.
Thank you. Let's just move on before anyone examines what we're saying.
That was cute, though. That was cute.
Don't say it was cute. Say it was supermanly sexy.
It was something like that.
Yeah, great. Go Girl is out right now. This is in bookstores.
Yes. That's my book. It's in its second printing already. It came out at the beginning of May, and it's about how to get your daughters involved in sports and why it's so important. It is not the story of Conan's life. Hate to disappoint you. That will be next.
Yeah, that's You Go Girl. Yeah, this is just Go Girl.
It's great. I have 3 daughters, so...
Oh, it builds your self-esteem?
It does. It does so many wonderful things for girls on a physical, emotional, and mental level. It's very important. You know, when boys are born, they're always given little footballs and PJs with, you know, action figures and race cars and everything like that. And I just want parents to think of it when their daughters are born, you know, how important sports is for them.
Right.
Yeah, and that you can be feminine and sporty at the same time.
No, I can't be feminine. No, they can be feminine. I just love that. You're like, because you just learned that you can be feminine and sporty at the same time.
I bet you
I'm feminine and sporty. All right, Go Girl available now. Hannah Storm, everyone. We'll be right back. Newfound Glory.